Of course, we'd love to get to every game in our viewing area, but we just don't have a billion people to get to all these lovely games. So this is why we have the Sports Force Score Corner. Our first score of the night, boys basketball, Vermilion 69-51 over the Ponca Indians. As we keep it moving here, we got girls basketball scores here. South Sioux City picks up a 65-39 win over Omaha Buena Vista. And then Central Lyon, they get a 74-48 win over Pocahontas area. Yankton gets a 59-46 win over T area. And some South Dakota basketball. More girls basketball. Scotus gets a 38-37 one-point win over Pearson girls hoops. Georgia Little Rock 71-44 over South O'Brien in girls hoops. North Bend Central tops Omaha Nation, upset in I believe the C1-4 sub-district bracket, 36-33 the final in that one. Score in girls basketball here, Archangels Defenders, they get a 63-27 win over High Plains. New Waufonda picks up a 73-33 win over Glidden Ralston. Rock Valley 64-55 over the Ridgeview Raptors. Into more boys basketball now, Audubon 55-52 over IKM Manning. Kemper Catholic gets an 81-43 win over Manson Northwest Webster. Southeast Valley picks up a 75-42 win over Pocahontas area. More boys basketball here. Crofton, the Warriors get a 6-point 62-56 win over the Boone Central Cardinals. St. Mary's tops Elgin Public Pope John 77-34. Two very talented teams, but St. Mary's putting a stamp on that one in boys basketball. Plainview 71-45 over Humphrey Lindsay. Keep it moving. More boys basketball. Walt Hill, the Blue Jays without the E, they get a 63-44 win over Nebraska Lutheran. Norfolk Catholic gets a 9-point 54-45 win over Cedar Catholic. Archangels, they get a 79-41 win over Twin River. Back into girls basketball, West Lyon 53-22 over MMCRU. Sioux Central gets a 57-48 win over West Fork. North Union with a 51-44 win in their matchup. Keep it moving back into some boys basketball. Homer, they pick up a 63-42 win over the Oakland Craig Knights. Decatur Herman a 55-51 over Omaha Brownell Talbot. And then Arlington, they get a 62-36 win over Omaha Nation in boys hoops. More boys hoops, Wayne and Pierce, Battle of the Blue. 51-56, Pierce comes out on top in that one. The Valentine Badgers, they pick up a 73-37 win over Summerlin. Wakefield, they get a 5-point 64-59 win over West Point Beamer. Hartington, Newcastle tops Creighton. That's not the correct logo, but nonetheless, they get a 69-54 win over Creighton in boys hoops. Howells Dodge 58-40 over Lutheran High Northeast. Penders 60-55 over Elkhorn Valley in boys hoops. And now we got Wisner Pilger, a 65-62 win over Madison. And then we got MC Montrose 50-34 over Elk Point Jefferson. Yankton 51-38 over T area. Bergen, Archbishop Bergen gets a 72-30 win over the West Holt Huskies. Clarkson Leith 58-43 over David City. Guardian Angels Central Catholic 57-44 over Bancroft Rosalie in boys hoops. Tri-County Northeast picks up a 17-62-45 win over Stanton Wausau, 63-35 over Bloomfield. Wynot goes 75-45 over Laurel Concord Coleridge. And last score of the night, last score of winter Sports Force Extra. Ashland Greenwood, they pick up a 66-20 win over Winnebago. It's been awesome being with you all winter season. Jason, really busy in Des Moines. Like he said, we'll have full coverage of all the Iowa wrestlers, the 5 that are competing for gold tomorrow. And then I will be headed down to Omaha, where we just have a whole host of extremely talented young men competing for gold. I believe the number last time I checked was 9. I had to come out on set, so that might have gone up a little bit. But I think we have 9 wrestlers, maybe a little more in Nebraska going for gold. And like I had mentioned earlier, we have a 3-team Siouxland race to first place in Class C. Battle Creek won it all last year because of Brendan Bulling of Pierce winning his last matchup. 2 conference foes rooting for the same thing. It was awesome to see. I'm sure we'll get the same thing down in Omaha. Tomorrow we have a top 25 showdown between Iowa State and BYU. That should be so much fun in men's basketball. And Nebraska takes on Penn State in men's basketball as well. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you in the fall.